What's going on, tribe? Thank you for tuning in to this next round of the daily activations. In this particular one, I want to talk a little bit about trusting the process of your life. Now, in all life experience, it's easy to place your attention on the moment and speak on this is just what it is. And it happens a lot when we get trapped in our mind, focusing our attention on the experience. And I've seen this happen countless times. And I've experienced it myself where you've had other experiences prior to that moment, and you've even said other things than what you're saying in that moment, and you experienced it and you know it. Yet sometimes when you're in the experience, you stick your attention there, and then this is just where you are, and all of a sudden everything becomes absolute to like this, and you look at life and you miss the point of the experience. And so suddenly things that were everything that a moment ago, and that you were so clear on, and things that were so strong a moment ago, now in this experience, suddenly all that other shit no longer applies. And then from this moment, in this experience you're having, you then look at all the rest and be like, well, this is just what it's going to be from here on out, and everything before that didn't matter. And when we do that, we're constantly overlooking the point of experience in the first place, and also thinking that this experience is somehow in the way or drastically changed everything. When the truth is, all of our experiences are just a part of the process of our journey, and that everything that we come to recognize as a limitation that we believe to be in the way is the way. It's just showing us things to navigate and work through. For me, it always becomes about knowing how to navigate life from your heart and notice when you're in your head. Because when you really understand how life works, you'll know the idea of commitment and dedication and flexibility and adaptability, and you'll know how to navigate the two, and you'll also know that every experience you have is offering opportunity for growth and greater awareness. Nothing wrong or bad to any of it, nothing positive or negative. It has nothing to do with that. It's just every experience is showing where limitation is and where the opportunity is to break through it, no matter what the experience is. And when that becomes the case and you truly understand what that means, then you start to trust in the nature of your own development and self-realization. Then suddenly your life isn't dictated by the nature of the story. It is navigated by the feeling in your heart, and you know how to manage the story in your intention and vision for your life. And in the concept of that, it's twofold. There's the command part, the decision that you make in your life, and then there's the surrender part, because you have no idea how things are going to show up for you in that regard. You have no idea what experiences are necessary for you to be your greatest expression, because you being your greatest expression doesn't have anything to do with the physical story. It has everything to do with who you're being in that physical story. Yet when we're searching for significance and safety in our lives, and we're functioning in that from fear, we constantly find ways in the narrative to want to feel more significant, and we'll create whatever story we have to. Trusting in the process of your life, though, gives you the opportunity to recognize that this experience is just that opportunity, and in that opportunity, you can flow and navigate your life completely different. And then all of a sudden, all new possibilities of what your life can be unfold themselves. And when you're choosing to live from love, and you aren't in your head about it, and you're intrinsically feeling the love in your heart, you know that experiences are the opportunity, and you trust in the nature of what's showing up for you based on who you're asking yourself to become. And when you find yourself adjusting your patterns to fit a more empowering narrative, rather than choose a way to make the story fit your current pattern so you can stay in your limitation, you aren't trusting the process. You're attempting to control it so you can feel more comfortable where you are. So trusting the process is about the surrender to your life. And in that surrender, do you access that greater potential? And then your life becomes a whole new expression of itself. So explore ways to trust more in the process of your life, and you'll be amazed in the wonderment of it all. And then all of a sudden, things you find yourself saying, just like you were saying before this other experience, suddenly is like, oh man, I really had no clue. And I'm so grateful that things turned out this way, because I never would have saw this coming. Yet the more I trusted and followed my heart, the more I just knew that there was something else, and it was going to reveal itself. And that's a far different life. It's less stressful, it's more peaceful, and you are in more presence with your life experience. And that drastically changes everything, since your life experience is dedicated on the nature of your state. So with the daily activation, here's what we'll hit with this. I effortlessly surrender to the process of my life, and I freely act from the inspiration of my heart without hesitation. I decide in this moment to allow my experiences to show up based on who I'm asking myself to be, and I no longer judge the external world thinking that it's showing me what's wrong. I will recognize it is showing me where I am and the opportunities to step forward based on my ability to decide. And I decide for my life. I command, I set my intention, and I just get out of the way and let it flow without making any type of ultimatum or absolute, because I know it is all in service to me. And I am so open to let love guide me and show me everything is time for me to see, so I can be my greatest expression. Thank you for tuning into this round. I absolutely love you. And let's keep this show going. Keep being the creator of your life, and keep choosing to see every moment as sacred. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next round.